Welcome to Talkin Baloney.
Calvin Cocoa Pop.
This is Boochie.
Oh, gosh.
What's going on?
No script allowed.
What are you, some kind of bot? Come on, people.
Oh, yeah. You want a pickle, you gotta give him a pickle, right?
I want to be a movie star.
Wow, that sounds so interesting.
Fresh and quick.
Pudgy, pizza.
Part of the Baloney Nation.
Jim Deezy.
You guys still there?
Jim Deezy.
Hey, the big guy.
There you are.
What's going on, man?
What is going on?
Man, it's been a bit. It has.
Yeah. So, just so we're live right now, so just so we don't lose any viewers immediately, let's get right to our main topic.
Yes.
We're talking Cobra Kai.
Oh, my God. Listen, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I'm addicted. I've been addicted to the show since it started, and it's worth it's worth another price increase from Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. But they got us. They got us hooked. They know what they're doing. This Cobra Kai is, man, this last season, insane.
Yeah. So I guess the first question is, if you had to contrast season 4 to the first 3 seasons, where does it rank? How did you feel? Did you notice like any drop off in quality or an increase in quality? What'd you think?
Well, I gotta say the Terry Silver character is phenomenal. Man, I did not see that swerve coming at the end. I felt like maybe they would go at it each other, like maybe battle a little bit, but the way it went down at the end, I was like, oh snap! Now this is major swerve. Like you could see this turning into a maybe Kreese coming over to the other side down the road kind of thing. I don't know, but you get that. It almost had a WWE feel to it at the end, like that swerve. Like if it would have ended with Shawn Michaels super kicking Marty Jannetty through a Cobra Kai window, I would have never saw it coming. What did you think?
So my thoughts were that season 4 was like the same quality. Like I didn't see any like drop off.
No drop off at all.
I thought it was one of the better seasons. You talked about Terry Silver. I thought Terry Silver in Karate Kid 3 was an over-the-top, unrealistic character. And I thought they totally redeemed him in this season.
Yeah.
The way they took him and brought him down to earth. And then he had that one line that kind of explained his bad acting when he said he was on a lot of cocaine back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I thought he was great. I thought his evolution from being like this guy who had gotten away from it and then came back and got all crazy again.
I like what they did with his character where they brought it down to like he was all of a sudden now he was teaching too at the same time. Like, it's not always about striking first anymore. It's like let's let it play out. Let's build up to it. I love the new action scenes. Like there was a lot more action scenes in this season than there has been in the last 3. Like, yeah, I love that roof jump scene with with Danielson's daughter and with Johnny, because you could see it coming. You knew that he was like, yeah, it's just his training style is completely different. And you just know at the end somewhere they're going to have to coexist and get along. You saw it at the end. And, but yeah, I like how they had the tournament end the way that it did, without giving a spoiler out to the whole thing. For those who didn't watch it, if you didn't watch it, you're dumb. You really are, because you should have been watching it. It's the most watched thing on TV right now. But it's like, I like the ending of it. I loved it. I mean, it really leads. You start to wonder who they're going to bring in next time. Who's coming in next season?
Yeah. Well, so what happened at the very end? Who did we see show up?
I'm stumped. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I can't remember now. Who was that at the end?
It was from Karate Kid 2.
Oh yeah. Kneeling at the grave with Mr. Miyagi and Danielson. I saw that. You know, that kind of swerved me too, because I really thought he was talking to Mr. Miyagi. and then when they pan the camera, I'm like, oh snap! It looks like there's an allegiance forming. But where does that put Johnny? If those two hook up, is Johnny going to be in the middle of all that, or is it going to be him and Danielson, and then Johnny and maybe Kreese?
I don't know if he goes back to Kreese. I
You know?
don't know. I think this is, Danielson realizing that Miyagi-Do doesn't have enough offense, and rather than adapt Johnny Lawrence's style of karate, he's looking to Japan and Okinawa for, because I believe when he went back in season 3 to Japan, that guy whose name I should know, but I don't, but that guy showed him like the lost hidden arts of some Miyagi-Do offense that he didn't know.
Yeah, it was that whole like pressure point thing, and I mean he did a couple of them on Johnny in that little fight scene they had. I gotta say that fight scene was pretty comical because you just knew neither one of them were going to lose. You could just feel it. You knew, Johnny's not going to lose, Danielson's not going to lose, and you just knew it had to end in a WWE style hokey ending where they both knock each other out. So I thought that was good. I thought it was good because, it didn't make either one of them look weak. But I definitely got to say, man, I'm not sure how everybody else feels about it, but I'm really starting to like Johnny's character. I like Johnny's character evolution more so than Danielson. I feel like Danielson is going backwards and Johnny is going forward.
Okay, explain that a little more.
So I feel like Danielson's he's got drama all the time. Whether he's fighting with his kids or whether, and his son there is just a little, well, I mean, his son got what he deserved at the end. But it's like, Johnny's kind of, he's evolving. He's learning to like people more, build relationships. He's learning to be open-minded. He's learning to, love the kid and stuff like that and all that other things when, it seems like Ralph Macchio's character is just like that rich guy that's just like, poor me the whole time.
All right. So we saw Johnny and Danielson have to team up.
Mm-hmm.
We knew, we talked about this at the end of season 3. How would that go? So what did you think of that?
You knew it was going to be, well, you kind of knew it was going to be rough. You did. Yeah. I mean, I liked it when they were going together. I mean, you could just feel there was a lot of tension there. You could just, watching the episode, a lot of tension. But you also could feel that, like, I almost had that feeling ahead of time, like, all right, they're going to be sneaking behind each other's backs doing some training. And sure enough, that stuff was happening. But you knew they're going to try to do it, but they weren't going to be able to do it, coexist. It's just their fighting styles are so different, and neither one can consent to the other one. And it's, you knew it was going to go exactly the way that it went.
Did you like that? Did you like that the story? Because I don't know, I kind of wanted them to get along more than they did.
I think the way that they did it though at the end at the tournament where they kind of they gave the nod to each other that we do have to do this together. It's the only way to win when they realized it was what's good for the kids and not what's good for each other. So I kind of like how they put that spin on it at the end. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen them hook up, join forces and do these ultimate training montages. And I didn't think there was enough training montages in this. That's the only thing that I would take away from the season 4 was that, you're reuniting Johnny and Danielson and their training together. There should have been some better. I love the Danielson Johnny training montage where he was doing the hot coals and stuff like that. But other than that, there wasn't a big focus on the training with the kids.
And so we're talking Cobra Kai Season 4, if you just joined us. We had some technical issues, so I'll post the full episode later because nobody got to see the first 10 minutes where we talked. But beyond that, it's going great.
Perfect. Awesome. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, and, basically an overview, we both really liked Season 4.
Yeah.
We thought the dynamics between Johnny and Daniel's son made up the bulk of the season, but we also saw an expansion of characters. Because I think Daniel's son, his actual son, who existed in the show, but only for like a line here or there, it was mostly forgotten. All of a sudden, he's aged about 5 years. And now he's got a storyline where he is basically the little Johnny Lawrence who's bullying other kids.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just going to say this right now. He gets absolutely what he deserves at the end of the season.
Well, and I just lost the connection with Jim Deezy, but you can see him right there. He's happy. He's glad to be a part of the show, and we'll try to get him back in a second, or not. And he's gone. And he's back. Maybe. Say something now? No. Nothing.
Calvin Cocoa Pop.
Got nothing. So this whole episode will be edited and put up at a later time, and it's going to be awesome. But for our live viewers, why don't you disconnect and try calling back? No? No? All right, that's a freeze of Jim Deezy. Not as good as the last one. Still looks kind of happy, despite all the technical problems. And we will bring him up again. We're talking Cobra Kai Season 4. Baloney Kai, as you see in the graphic.
Can you hear me now?
And we can hear Jim Deezy.
Oh, my God. I got this stupid thing on my phone that said your phone is too hot. It needs to shut off or some crap. It's 20 degrees outside.
So, Jim, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right.
We cannot see you.
Oh, hang on.
And he's back.
Oh, my God. I'm telling you right now, folks, the iPhone is a piece of crap.
Whoa. You blame this on the iPhone?
Yes. Oh, my. It was the iPhone. I got the stupid hot warning. It needs to turn the phone off, and I can't do anything except make an emergency call. Doesn't understand I'm in the middle of a show right now. Like, if it was a Samsung phone, it would have just stayed hot and eventually melted and burned up, but I still would have had audio and video.
Now, let me ask, you have your phone on your dashboard. Is it, like, on a heat vent?
No, actually, the heat's off in the car. Nothing's on.
Okay. Just want to make sure, because that would be bad.
Yeah. I don't know anymore. I can't figure this crap out. Get off my lawn.
All right.
Anyways,
so we've taught Cobra Kai Season 4. We talked Danielson's young son, who is becoming a school bully, and he gets what he deserves. Mm-hmm. We've seen a change in philosophy from Johnny Lawrence's son, who at the end of the season realized the Cobra Kai way maybe isn't the best way. So that's a storyline for next season. Will he fully commit away from Cobra Kai? What else do you think next season will hold?
So I think they're going to bring back Hilary Swank's character. That's what I think.
That's what you hope.
Yeah, I think they're going to tie this all together. I think they have to. Like,
Yeah.
I think at some point you got to bring back, you got to bring Hilary Swank into the mix. You got to bring the other Karate Kid movie into the mix. Yeah, got to tie it all together. I still think somewhere along the line they're going to introduce some mysterious character, like maybe a long lost son of Mr. Miyagi or something like that. Because if you listen to some of the things they say, that one guy was like, you don't know everything about Mr. Miyagi that you think you do. I mean, it opens it up for something like that. Some badass dude to show up out of nowhere, be like, I'm Mr. Miyagi's real son. That kind of thing. I'm just hypothetically guessing here, but...
Yeah. I don't agree with that. I don't think they'll do that.
Damn it!
Mr. Miyagi's wife and child died, and that's a big part of his background. I think it would kind of tarnish him to say he's got some long-lost kid out there that he didn't know.
Yeah, I know, but it's a very soap opera-ish kind of way to go. But
I would like to see Hilary Swank, though. That would be awesome to connect that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Terry Silver had his prize pupil from Karate Kid 3 that we haven't seen yet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Who fought Danielson in the finale of Karate Kid 3. So I think there's a chance we might see him come back.
That'd be cool. I mean, how many more seasons do you realistically think they can go with this? Maybe 2?
I think right now they're only contracted for one more. When they signed with Netflix, it was for season 4 and 5. So right now, it's probably only one more season.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the crew that they have, not just like the actors and actresses and stuff, but the writers and stuff, man, phenomenal. Like the story. And they tie it all together with these soundtracks and the right music for what they're doing, and just everything ties together perfectly on that. It's one of those shows where you watch it and you literally have to binge watch it. You can't stop. Imagine if they only release an episode every week.
That would be tough because I don't know about you, but I watched the entire season over the course of a day and a half.
Yeah, I did it over 4 days just because, my mother-in-law was in town and she was watching the Hallmark Channel all the time. So,
yeah, likely story.
But yep. But I did listen. It was one of the last 3 seasons. I mean, I watched them all within a matter of 24 to 48 hours. I was done. So yeah, sleep is not an option when Cobra Kai is on.
Roar!